John Cena vs. Randy Orton's emotional final WWE match. Every Easter egg, callback, and tribute explained at WWE Backlash 2025. The John Cena vs. Randy Orton feud ended for good as they wrestled each other one final time. To mark the occasion, the match was booked as a greatest hits of nearly every match they've had against each other over the course of 2 decades. Ref bumps galore, run-ins, and table breaks were all anecdotes for several matches they had together over the years, all on display in their last match together. Few WWE superstars are as well-versed with each other quite as Randy Orton and John Cena. Both men are intrinsically tied to each other's careers, dating back to both signing around the same time and coming out of the OVW developmental class of 2002 together, meaning they've wrestled each other for 23 years now. For their last bout ever, the pair embarked on making very specific references to past matches that the untrained eye may have missed during their Backlash contest. Those who had seen a Randy Orton vs. John Cena match at any point in the last 23 years would know just how much Cena's shocking heel turn had made Backlash's main event feel like Bizarro Land. Randy Orton, at his most villainous, never shied away from doing any and everything to sneak away with a win, while Cena was the ultimate good guy trying to overcome his most nefarious attempts at a shortcut. At Backlash, the roles were reversed as John Cena dedicated himself to poking Orton in the eye, trying to flee up the ramp, low blow, and blast his opponent with a belt. These are all heinous tactics that Orton himself has done in past encounters with Cena, with fans most infamously remembering their WWE Championship match from No Way Out 2008. 1 month after winning the Royal Rumble match, Cena didn't want to wait until WrestleMania and cashed in his title opportunity the very next month at No Way Out. When Orton looked as if his reign of terror was nearing its end, he slapped the referee to force a disqualification, knowing the belt does not change hands on a DQ. Some readers even predicted Backlash to end the same way. In many ways, one can say that Randy Orton and John Cena switching heel-face allegiances is a sign of the tables turning. Still, the tables didn't turn as figuratively as much as they did literally at Backlash, when Randy Orton put John Cena through 2 tables with matching AAs. Courtesy of the Apex Predator, Cena's back connected spine first with the announcer's table and a basic wooden table. There have been a bevy of matches where the leader of the CE Nation put Orton through a table and vice versa, but the most notable was during a tables, ladders, and chairs match. In that match at TLC 2013, Cena would use an AA to put the Viper through a table. In the match's final moments, Orton would later return the favor by yanking Cena off a ladder and through a wooden table in the corner, before pulling both belts down from above the ring. This time, it was Orton putting Cena through both tables, and to add insult to injury, one of the instances in which he does this is with Cena's own attitude adjustment. Throughout the match at Backlash, both men would attempt to hit their opponent's finisher to end the bout. Randy Orton would hit John Cena's famed attitude adjustment through a table, while Cena went as far as to attempt a punt kick on Orton. This wouldn't be the first time that both men tried to end the match with moves that didn't belong to them. A similar scenario took place at Royal Rumble 2014. This match was a month removed from what could be argued as Orton and Cena's most high-stakes match to date, a TLC match to unify their respective world championships. While their rematch for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship lacked a stipulation, it did still contain 2 gang competitors who had been wrestling each other for more than a decade at this point. The story of the match was that no one understood how Cena and Orton would wrestle or think better than each other did. To drive that point home, Randy Orton would give Cena an attitude adjustment of his own, while Cena would respond in kind with an RKO. Even better, Orton tried to tap Cena out with an STF. One of the most jaw-dropping moments of the match was when John Cena went for the attitude adjustment, only to get caught with a hashtag RKO at nowhere. For newer fans of the product, it was a heart-stopping moment that emphasized how Randy Orton's finisher truly can be hit out of nowhere, as the saying goes.